You feel the hesitation, and it gets us a unique hero, baby.
This. Okay,
what are we feeling?
So let's talk about this. The Joy has enough iframes to actually go away of Melissa and possibly one-shot her. Everyone else, there's a lot of peel here. The Paquito can peel, the Minotaur can peel, the Valen can peel. This is a pretty, I would say pretty dangerous choice, but I can see it working-ish.
I mean, I think you look at this left side, Trex, these are all top-performing heroes in this meta. Those are a few, but not all of them.
I will say this, teams have been blessed by getting unique. Teams have...
Clint's been an answer to the Melissa all along. Flap going in with the bravest fighter, zoning out the members of Vitality. Kyle secures the objective, a flicker from Finn, but Flap still picks up first blood. The taunt as well, coming in from Shogun. Doesn't land the stun onto anyone, and now he's looking like the next target. The taunt catches up, and now Falcons are trying to chase him down. Moreno still goes in. He will try to find the trade. Nile picks it up. But Falcons, they're not gonna fight.
No, they can't. Just the good old from Kyle as they're looking for another kill here as Ogren able to snatch one.
No way, the damage from Super Marco is insane. Finn goes down next and Kyle catches up onto Moreno. There goes Eman trying to save his teammate. And he successfully does. But the abyssal arrow from Haji doesn't let him get away, Eman. There are 4 members of Falcons here. Down one doesn't have to go away anymore. And Kyle will just pick up the kill.
This is snowballed into a
Vitality. What we were expecting for them in terms of objectives might not happen anymore. No! He just stole away that objective from Falcons. Now it's Flap all alone in the middle of 4 members. The Minoan Fury already casted, still catches on to Flap. Now picks up another kill. Kyle with the electrifying beat, but he gets stunned by the bravest fighter, Landshaker, copied by Moreno.
What did I say? What did I say? First person who flickers generally, if we don't see a kill.
Ogwen!
Whoa!
Actually decides to go for Ogwen. Is that the choice that they actually want? The Random Dryad copied as well, so they get to take at least the 1-for-1. Kyle catches up though, now not looking in a great position. Does he get to sustain his way out of it? It's a no! Falcons chased him down.
Yeah. Might have led into him getting killed as well. So this is probably the best option, but the arrow hits once more. And Haji, making sure that he is the KDA machine, continues to follow as programmed.
That's a crazy. Vitality can actually pick him off, but Falcons are already grouped up. There goes Flap, already trying to zone. Wrath of Pride already committed as well, but the electrifying beats are dealing too much. But they don't Yuri, the Daytona's welcome.
Yep.
A 4-man knockup coming in from Vitality. Kyle finds Shogun, but that's gonna be an exchange of his life.
Oh man. Oh, gets hit by the arrow as well. They're gonna get one more for this. Finn in trouble.
Yup, has a heal. Oh. He will be saved though. But Flap finds the kill still, and Super Marco too, picking off Nile.
Man. This has got to be really frustrating for Vitality. A great
Flap, Daytona's welcome though, gonna be committed onto Ogwen. They're gonna catch one, and they don't have the Wrath of Dryad anymore. Flicker already forced out for Ogwen, but the Minoan Fury of Finn trying to block off the other members of Falcons. Oh. Another knockup coming in from him, but the electrifying beats is dealing a bit too much damage. Look at that off angle arrow once again. Haji landed on Eman, but he's being protected so well.
God. Oh my god, they're getting corralled like sheep. Super Marco gets one, 4 more on the chopping block.
Another bravest fighter from Flap and Super Marco. There's just no one dealing with Super Marco and Kyle in the back lines.
Oh my goodness, they've completely ran them into a corner, and now they're going to go for the end game scenario. They should be able to defend this, but Iman, he can only take so much damage. Super Marco still has plenty of hull charges. I think he's about to get 2 more here, but they need to clear this wave out.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Mid, Iman. How does he actually deal with this? Ogwen does have the flicker once again. Lord already in the base. Eman below half HP. It's already within range. Vitality have to deal with it first, but Flap lands the stun on Eman, forcing the go away. Kyle finds the kill onto Finn, and Flap is looking to be in danger right here. There goes Wrath of Dryad all over again, and the Falcons, they just put an end to game number 1.
Beautiful game here, beautiful game, but the series ain't over just yet. This is the hard work and adaptation coming in from Team Falcons PH after their crushing loss against Vitality in the group stages. A great adjustment, but also, it's not the end of the road.
Khalid. Wait, is it Khalid or Vendetta?
I don't know. It's Khalid.
All right, it's Khalid.
Wait. It says Khalid. It shows Benedetta.
Okay.
My guess is it is a Khalid.
the Khalid and Selena
over here.
and Herrera, they're a very strong mid trio. They can stop Vitality to fight this early game. So I think Vitality might have a bad time invading.
But the glue will do great at the stuns. I don't know. I think both teams have answers, just like last game. Both teams have a way.
It's this Clint from Super Marco, but in mid, oh wait, you don't lose against Super Marco, but he gets picked off in the Riverside.
Yep. This is exactly what we're expecting to see. Again, this is some really good coordination for Falcons. They understand that a lot of the early objectives, a lot of rotations are going to call upon their side.
For now.
How lucky that he survives there. How lucky. And now this turtle fight, it's going to be a bit awkward.
Okay.
We'll see how this breaks.
Shogun already very low. The flicker from Finn, catching two. Now going
It's
in,
good.
tries to go for the kill, but Haji! He picks him off first. Now it's all over to Falcons to take control of the turtle pit. They're going to flicker forward even just to take down Moreno, and they do!
Falcons.
Hey, Haji's 3-0-1 again.
Whoa.
This is the exact same, or almost the exact same scenario we've seen earlier in game number 1, and Falcons once again securing the objective. Finn finds one, but he's going to be all alone here. A bit of help from Moreno, but I don't think the damage is going to be enough just yet. And now Finn will have to go down. Vitality, they're just losing members every single time.
They need to regroup. They need to regain composure here. Finn is going to be supposed to be Finn onto Ogwin here. That was supposed to be a matchup. Oh, wait, hold on. The arrow doesn't connect, but luckily they managed to zone them out for the time being. And this is the pressure that we're talking about when you have side lane controls, right? You're able to kind of walk into enemy territory and do whatever you want. And Finn was supposed to be the guy who says, no, you're not allowed to do that. I can just walk away from the lane. I will always be a threat to you. But now with the economic lead, Finn is just too soft at this stage of the game to be that guy.
Yeah, Vitality still. Shogun's gonna position himself here. Will decide to catch Ogwin though.
It's
That's not
good.
the standard flap, but that's still gonna be a pickoff for Team Vitality. Now Vitality getting one. They're looking for more. Flap very low. He is gonna get away from here, but it's controlled by Vitality now. The turtle is over to their side unless Falcons find a way around this, but it's not looking to be the case. Vitality at least get one objective for themselves. Defend this tier 1 up top, especially as Finn 2 approaches. Oh, but the arrow and the bullets! Owen landing the last hit, Eman!
He needed to change it up. He needed to change it up. They clocked it. Haji remembered, hey, he used the knockout.
He finds Ogwin all over again. The target, the same exact target they went for earlier, but now he gets to cast the Raging Sandstorm. Moreno finds the kill onto him, though Black Shoe's already committed as well. Super Marco is within range. Eman 2 will be here, but the zoning from Flap is helping out so much. Kyle trying to find a target. Finn tries to block off his way. Vitality are fighting for positioning in this objective, and they're not letting up.
We need to see Finn look to pull somebody out of position. It's got to be Marco, but the flickers, they can't get it out of Marco just yet. They might have to trade for it. Let's see if Eman can find a position.
Oh, they actually find Flap. Eman regaining position, and Nile securing the turtle. Vitality are now slowly getting back and
In.
Yeah, he at least has to. That's where you see it. And Flap, that's the second time they tried to go for him, and every single time you're seeing how the damage is seemingly already enough, even when it's not like they're lacking the tools to deal with them. And they get the wins from that point onwards. That's another target locked on by Finn.
Beautiful.
He finds Super Marco. Haji trying to run away, but Niles shuts him down perfectly on a killing spree right now. And he dashes out. He still survives. Falcons are not able to find a trade.
Niall was just mogging them. He knew he had the fracture ready to go.
Has info, but he's not going to go for Flap. He's going to go for Ogwen. And with the damage coming in from Nile, they almost had the win, but in the backlines, Eman actually found Super Marco. Falcons are falling one by one. Kyle trying to escape. Eman diving onto the turret, and Nile providing the damage with the fracture. The punches, they're still going for more. Vitality, they count 3 from Team Falcons.
Vitality have a much bigger spread. They want to punish Eman.
Oh, maybe they want to use their ultimates onto Eman after all. That's an Abyssal Arrow and the Raging Sandstorm. But under the turret, Eman! He nearly found an outplay there and bought enough time. So Vitality in the series and against each other, to be specific. But the Lord is still marching. This is not the Evolved Lord just yet, but there could be potential flicker plays. Finn is yet to find an entry, but Super Marco starting to feel the damage! And the perfect entry gets set up by Vitality! Finding Super Marco as the first pickup. Now it's Flap looking like to be the next. Moreno finally able to land all these glooms. He's free enough to land these hits. And they take out 2 base turrets. They're already inside the base. base, and they want to go for Haji. Kyle trying to run away, going for the clear as much as they can alongside Ogwin, but Vitality just want to clean up. Finn is also still alive, and Emon's just locking on the base. We're looking like it's another equalizing series. 1-1 for Vitality and Falcons.
Hey, we're gonna have the most lively stage here at EWC with the fans on both sides getting what they want, a 1-1. Let's see how long this series can be extended for. Holy, what a fight, man. I love the fact that there's so much thought put into these drafts. Every stage of the game, you're expecting the composition to work just a little bit differently. Obviously, the fans are more than excited, but this is...
They picked up the carry. So they just want to make sure that when the Barracks exposes himself, they have an answer. So quite balanced here, getting a lot of bursts coming in from the far side as well as Fanny, and then having that shred from the carry. I'm liking Falcons draft here because for Vitality, it kind of depends on both the Barats as well as the Kufra.
And the Jungle Paquito was something they lost in game number 1. Can they pull through this time in game number 3 and get a win off of it? Falcons taking it back with a few picks. The Farza, the Fanny. Excited to see how it goes.
Well, Team Vitality and Shogun been feeling pretty comfortable with that Barat.
Oh, it's not even the Tyrant's Revenge that catches him first. It's just going to be a Daytona's Welcome from Shogun.
Shogun's really good with the Detona's Welcome. It's actually kind of crazy, but here comes Haji.
Okay, Finn is going to show himself. They have enough idea of where Vitality are currently positioned.
Taking control, right? And you can see that both sides, oh my goodness, another Detona's Welcome set up for Shogun and Nile.
It's not a good start for Flap, at least, and I don't think Vitality are paying too much attention towards Super Marco too.
I mean, he's thinking about it, right? He sees all of the members there. This might be the angle to try.
Whoa, that was just a flicker set up onto Ogwen, and they immediately burst him down. The Daytona's Welcome! Catching Kyle, but he still gets to secure the retribution nonetheless. This is Falcons clapping back, a cutthroat 2, finding 3 in the process. Haji flying in towards Moreno. Doesn't have...
Anticipating it.
Oh, he's waiting for it,
It's
and
good.
he catches Kyle! Blazing duet from Eman, and the bouncing ball prevents him from actually getting to Cable out of there.
Great call. Great. Take advantage of the scenario.
Okay, that's a Daytona's Welcome with a Cyclone Eye. Slight reposition, but the damage from Nile, it's a bit too much. Haji using the Feathered Airstrike. Finn tries to tank the damage, but it's an outplay. Nile, it's a turnaround. Falcons actually take him down, and Super Marco is able to find one more.
Beautiful play coming in from Haji as well. Feathered Airstrike, Purify as well to ensure that he makes it work.
Combo. It could be maybe Finn and Nile. There's a lot of damage you could expect, but Finn decides to go in instead, and together with Eman, they blast Super Marco. The perfect pickoff and start to this team fight, only if Nile makes it out alive, but he doesn't. Flap actually goes for the chase. 4-man Landshaker to land it towards Team Vitality, but the re-engage, they still want to fight. The Daytona's Welcome, and it's Kyle. They catch a successful land on the wall this time, but he still finds the wall spam.
Holy cow, he nearly killed 2 people there. Haji, if he just had a little...
Same for Moreno.
Oh, Finn.
Kyle already flies in though. Finn charging! Kyle secures the objective nonetheless, though, and Nile gets bursted down by Super Marco. Shogun looking like the next target. Daytona's Welcome out. Finn trying to run away. Emma blazing duet just to make it to safety, but he fails. Vitality are just scrambling to get back to their base. Falcons are dealing a bit too much damage.
It's a little too much to handle here. Big mistake coming in from Finn. Unfortunately, tries to go behind the pit to intercept, but ends up hitting nothing. He's still holding on to his ult, and so far, they need a defense. They're going to pull it first. Pull it down to the bottom side.
It's just Finn and Shogun, but they're torn to pieces by Super Marco on the carry. Moreno gets jumped on by Flap. 3-man stun, but Falcons are in the base. They take this game 2-1.
Nothing too surprising in this game. We knew that this game would end with a big bang at the very least. Unfortunately, that came out of Vitality's side. A single misposition on Allure ended up their entire backline was exposed. This is why I was thinking maybe Cho.
Baby, CC immunity.
I mean, it showed up in MWI. It worked out. And in this game, I think they're banking on Super Marco not getting touched at all, and even if he does, it's just going to be the Cho. So this will be a good front to back for Falcons, and it's up to Vitality to break that.
A lot is on the line here. and Falcons definitely looking for a mid to late game spike. Maybe they get an early game advantage. Vitality, on the other hand, just needs to find those pick
for them to get those shields out for Super Marco, but First Blood immediately. What? They just found Oakland over there.
Hey, you can't deny the amount of early game damage that this team. They don't want Flap to have that moment. Oh, the kick!
Oh, Radu Dryad connected perfectly. Kyle with a cutthroat, but it's Moreno who finds him first. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Jungle for if they find and hand over the kills to him this time. But Oakland still has the Wrath of Dryad. Flap zoning out to Kyle. Really the objective, but the way of the dragon is gonna land onto Haji. That's a piercer stack for Nile.
Wow, Vitality say you get to have the turtle for free. We're not gonna contest it, of course, but we want to go for Haji, knowing that his battle spell is down, and now they catch Ogwin.
Ogwin again as the Belleric, the stun.
Oh!
It's a two-man stun. Now connects to Flap as well. Kyle goes flying in. He finds Emma. Cut thrown on to Moreno too. Those are two crucial members that Falcons get, however.
Yeah, and the fans are going back and forth, holding it. They're really tunnel visioning on that one priority target. This is allowing people like Super Marco to show up. He's not supposed to be a split pusher. In these cases, he's supposed to be a team fighter, and yet here he is.
Yeah, I think Emma and Super Marco at this point have just swapped roles.
Run!
Ooh, Super Marco running away. AG's already used. The burst from Nile is going to be enough, though, but can they find the trade on Nile? The answer is no. Emma going in. Ogwin and Shogun not landing. The Daytona's welcome, so Haji still gets to pick off Eman.
That was such a weird sequence of events. Haji, again, a little bit slow on the reaction time here. He was
Against them. Okay, now we see Eman joining in. Super Marco 2 nearby and within range, but the Wrath of Dryad is just going to allow Falcons to flawlessly take this objective for themselves. Super Marco with a free hits, Kyle with a gut thrown, already on a killing spree, and Shogun falls down next. 3 members out for Vice. You try to close in, and that's about it. You pretty much expose yourself to Falcons already, and now they're knocking on the base turrets. Fortunately, Vitality are able to deal with it for now, but they already got all their energy shields, their holy shields out, and they still have waves incoming. 2 conceals already dropped down. Ogwen still not using the Wrath of Dryad. Finn trying to look for an angle. Daytona's welcome finally committed onto Flap, but again, he's still not using the Purify.
I'm telling you, he's gonna hold it until, Kingdom Come. The next
contest. Eman's the one trying to at least poke down the Lord for now. They're trying to hunt down Kyle, but Flap is onto Shogun. Oh, Nile falling does not look good for Vitality, and it's just Kyle flying in. He finds a double, can be a triple. If they find Eman, here's Spear of Misery to save him for just a bit, but it's just Eman, Gideon.
Yeah. Super Marco and Haji literally walked up and said, nah, it's good, it's cool, dude. It's like, what can you do? Like, Iman is gonna try and walk up, can't do much, feather out strike.
He can't even do the defense of his life. Not against Team Falcons, not in this scenario. Team Falcons, after losing the first game, will now make it to the next stage here in the knockout stage.
An unfortunate loss for Team Vitality, but a major win for Falcons. What a game that was. The most eccentric members obviously happy with their performance, but you can tell some people were stressed, and Marco finally, a sigh of relief. Oh my